We ball. We ball one more time. One more time, one more day, once again, one more day. One more time. Uh, I might have got the hang of the camera. Maybe. Maybe. Probably. I think it's like that problem. I think that problem is over. Over. So, whew, I don't even know what day is today. I mean, I do know something. I do know that I started with my classes again. University. Because for anyone that didn't know, I had like a break of 2 weeks, which is stupid because it doesn't make any sense. I mean, that is not like, I think it's so weird to have 2 weeks of absolutely nothing, doing absolutely nothing for 2 weeks. Like, they literally give you a break, a break like some holiday, for 2 weeks. Like, what? Does that even make any sense? Sorry, my bad. I'm just trying to, like, put the camera in a good position. Yeah. It didn't break anything, right? That looks good. But, like, it's stupid, right? It's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Those two cars did not have the allowance to pass. Okay, whatever. Putting that aside. Just something that literally happened in the middle of nowhere. But as I was saying, yeah, the 2 weeks, it's weird. Like, why? Why the hell? But it was a good thing because I actually used those 2 weeks to, start on getting back to the recording and all that stuff, because I just jumped into this new gym and I thought, you know what? Well, let's start recording again. I think this gym allows it. I think there's no problems about it. So why not give it a try? And guess what? I'm at it again. I'm at it. Back again. Once again, back again. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. We are definitely back. I mean, we were already back, but I mean, with school right now, so it's gonna be a little bit different, at least for me, because school kind of makes it a little bit worse in schedules. So what might happen from now on is I'm gonna keep recording just as normal, but there might be a few days that I will probably not be able to edit, so the videos might be like 2 hours long, an hour and 30 minutes to be more precise, because sometimes I won't be able to fully edit the thing out. I mean, I'm not that good of an editor already, but I try to do my best just to make things a little bit better. So the video doesn't become too monotonous, too boring. I try to keep the car talk. I try to, keep just the exercises and less talk during the exercises, and then just another car talk. Because, I have 2 car talks. I don't really need to show a lot of talking during the exercises, right? It would not exactly make sense. An actual friend of mine recommended me to, put music on the workouts and stuff like that. I'm not that sure, honestly. I could do that, but music to put in the workouts, but a music that it's not copyrighted, right? Not copyrighted, strikeable, but still good. It's pretty hard to find. I think there is some, but I don't really like most of the music, bro. You guys already know my style. Maybe a few of you guys probably know my style of music. Other people maybe not. But my preferable style of music is more related to funk and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, this is my channel, so I would most likely put music like that. I mean, maybe a few people would not really enjoy that, but it fits my style, right? I'm not exactly saying that I'm going to put the worst funk, but I'm going to put music that, most people would enjoy, and it's somehow related with funk and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, whatever. I'm still really trying to get my head around that thing, because I don't exactly know if it's probably a good idea, but I don't know, bro. I really like the fact that it's like you guys can hear me like push the weight and like struggle and die during an exercise, literally die. Bro. I'm kidding. But yeah, something like that. So, oh yeah, and another thing that I might talk, it's probably not going to really happen that much, but it could potentially happen, is that, since I have like, school and all that stuff, I might not go and be fully locked in into, going to the gym. I think I already said that, and going to the gym and like posting every single day and being able to record and edit everything around, because this is more of a hobby. I think I've already explained that, but either way, I really will try to do my best. Making sure that I don't forget that university currently is my priority, right? This is my parents do not allow me any. Do not. I mean, they do allow me, but it's you guys get it, right? That parents' problems. But something like that. One thing that I'm gonna make sure and try to potentially make it better. I do not promise, but I am gonna try to swear less, because that's a thing that a lot of people have been talking. My parents mainly, but you guys already know what parents do. Parents try to literally make you the most perfect and best person in every single way, and that's why we all love them, right? That's why we all love our parents. So we cannot criticize about none of that stuff. Either way, they were not the only person. That's not really okay. That's somehow of a cool bike. Just a bike just passed, and I had to rate it. I feel like I should do that. I should just give ratings to bikes that pass by. Since I love riding motorcycle, I love bikes. Why not do that? Be my signature thingy doing that I do in the videos. Maybe good idea. Maybe a good idea. I don't know. Thinking about that, but getting back to the thing I was talking about. A few of my other friends were actually talking about, trying to swear a little bit less. What else? Trying to talk less about what's going on in the traffic. I think that was something that they talked. I don't exactly know. Because, something that I like to do is literally talk about everything and absolutely anything. And, usually stuff that I enjoy, but because I'm schizophrenic now, that's not even, what am I even saying at that point? Not really, but I think I'm probably going to talk about stuff that I enjoy talking, because I'm more comfortable in doing that, and you guys can at least hear me talk for a little bit and entertain yourselves a little bit with whatever is going on in my mind, which probably not that much of an interesting stuff, but, it's still pretty interesting. Either way, today's chest, right? Today is chest. We're just going to destroy it, right? As simple as that. I don't think it goes any way, besides that point. You get there and you absolutely smash it. I think I've already discussed the way I like to do chest days, and the way that I think they actually work the best for me is to literally just, not overthink on the way. The last workout, when we actually were precisely, in a way, overthinking on how we were executing the exercise. So like slow movement, controlled movement was working super well on the chest. And from what I know personally, my chest is like weird as hell. I'm trying to avoid saying it. It's weird as hell. Like my chest, bro, literally in the middle of nowhere, I'm trying to like push it as much as I can, right? Literally as much as I can. And it gets to a point where I literally stop feeling anything. Like it does not even hurt. But if I were to try execute more, I could not. I don't know why, but I guess it's oh my god, I hate this area. It's so much traffic, so many cars passing by, bro. This is pathetic, bro. I think he's okay. Can you? Okay, thank you. I don't know, bro. But I had to say, bro, I hate this area nearby nearby the gym, bro. There's so much traffic. It's insane. It's literally insane. I don't get it. Why? I don't know if it's because they have. You can go. Please go. Come on. I don't know if it's because they have this public parking space that it's like free or something like that. It probably is because of that, but come on, man. And they have a roundabout over there, so probably that's why it causes a lot of traffic. But this is insane, bro. I mean, we're not even in the center of the city or anything. I mean, we're literally at the entrance of like a district area. I don't know the name of it, right? So it's not even like I mean, okay, it's an address of a district area, so it's probably a little bit, occupied space. But like, I mean, what the hell, right? It's not making any sense. Should be a little bit less people in here, but no. Portugal really loves in making roads that are like super packed and full of cars every single second. I think that's like their favorite thing to do, is to make sure the road is as packed as possible for, you know what? Absolutely no reason. They just enjoy doing something like that. I mean, this is not to criticize about, any any engineer that has been building these roads, but I mean, come on. You could have done a way better job at something that it is extremely important in Portugal. And I would say mainly in a city. I've been in Lisbon, and Porto is like, can you shut up? Okay, thank you. Mainly in Lisbon and Porto, you guys, I mean, you guys probably don't know, Americans or whatever the hell, but it's full of traffic. In the main centers and areas is full of traffic, bro. I just like to talk it because I'm literally driving a car, and from a perspective of a dude that drives a motorcycle, this absolutely, like, this just sucks, bro. It makes you actually want to swear, but I can't, but it generally, like, it fries your brain. It fries your neurons because you're like trying to focus so much on trying to get to point A to point B, and you're so accustomed to driving a motorcycle, but when you move to a car, it feels like you're in a slow motion. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. It freaks me out. Like, honestly, it just freaks me the hell out. So, that's why I usually talk about it, because it's just like, motorcycle is so much easier, bro. You can get around anywhere. You can pass any fucking thing. And again, I'm swearing. It's just easy. It's so much easier, bro. It's so much easier. But, putting that aside, we need to focus on chest day. We're about to have a pretty decent workout. I mean, let me just turn off the car. What are we gonna start on? Oh yeah, actually, I think I'm really need to start doing a little bit more on shoulders. Yeah, I really need to focus on shoulders. So we might jump into an exercise that is a little bit more focused on shoulders, and then we go and do just upper shelf area. Just mainly, honestly, mainly upper shelf area. What about that? I think I'm going to call this day, instead of chest day, it's going to be upper shelf day. That's a good name, upper shelf day. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know. I put the music in here, but I put it like really low. You guys probably not gonna hear. I just like to have some background music so I don't feel like I'm talking to no one or something like that. Yeah, I'm talking with the music to the music bro. But yeah, that's one of the things that I'm really gonna make sure I do. And yeah, I think it's mainly I would like to do in this day at least to be focused on shoulders, because I feel like the part in I mean, you guys saw in the last video, right? Gonzalo, I mean, I'm gonna talk in English. I'm gonna say it's weird saying the name in English or something like that, but Gonzalo Sanch, right? I worked out with him, and we were talking about which body part we need the most, right? Which body part we should focus more, and he was saying like shoulders. He said my back was good, so not really a lot of things I could be working on it. Could always improve, but he said like arms and shoulders, and I'm like, you're absolutely right, bro. I feel like my arms could be, my triceps could, if I could just push my shoulders way more apart, my triceps way bigger, way thicker, like the ones he has, because his triceps are really good. I think people that watch him, they know that his triceps are freaking awesome. But I should work a little bit more on triceps. I should work a little bit more on shoulders. In chest, he said I need to work a little bit on upper chest. Not really the main focus point there. But he mainly said arms and shoulders, honestly. And just on the volume and the thickness of the shoulders. What else? He said my legs could be improved, which is right. Not necessarily needed because, I mean, I've already talked about it. I'm not really into like getting my legs like that big. I mean, I need to improve my legs, but you guys know that I have this problem in my hip area. I'm still not going to talk about it because I don't feel comfortable about talking about it. But um, I need to. I'm still gonna do leg days. I'm not gonna skip leg days, but they're not gonna be insane, crazy Trent twins. Leg day, Sam Sulek style of squatting 6 plates at shy knots. Not gonna be like that, but I'm still gonna try and push as much as I could do. But it's not gonna be anything that crazy outside of the reality, I would say. What time are we at? Let's see. Okay, we need to go. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty much something like that. Chest day, boom. I like that. We're gonna do this one. Again, I think we already did this one in the previous chest day. Right. Actually start off in here. So I think maybe we'll do dumbbell chest press and probably inclined later on actually. Because I think it's too full. That space is too full right now. Eventually, like at the later time, it will probably like be way less crowded there. So currently we're gonna start off in this. Then we're gonna pretty much do the same thing, low chest press. Oh, actually, we might do. Yeah, we need to do a shoulder press, right? I was literally talking about there in the car. So, um, let's just jump into this one. I just warm it up a little bit. Bro, I keep forgetting to use the hat, man. The hat is really essential so that my hair doesn't get straight in my ears like my my eyes like this. So, whew, I feel like pretty good actually. You can just jump be way more than this. So we are gonna do 20 currently, maybe increase to 15, potentially 220s. Might be a little bit too much already at the start off, but I mean, this is feeling way too light for me. I added 15 kilogram, so it's 20, 15, 45. I think previously I did 40, so I'm gonna keep that in mind and do one with 35s, do one with 40s, and then just stay stuck with the 35s until like I feel like I can't do anymore. But I did take some pre-workout today, so that's probably why I'm like this hyped for it. That's a good thing of pre-workout. If you give it time, so you take it and then you stop, not taking for a week, but then taking it on the day that feels like it's the most needed one. That's what I'm trying to say. So kind of like saving up the pre-workout so you don't get like pretty much adapt to it because you kind of like get adapt to the feeling of having pre-workout in the system, right? It feels like it's you get to a point it's like too easy, so almost like take it on the days that it feels like it's the most necessary ones. I feel like that's the best one, which is pretty much what I'm doing. Like I keep on taking a low amount of creatine because I can't take that much for health reasons, but I I am gonna take sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, not really abuse it, but just pre-workout, just to give that little kick on days that I feel like a little bit more tired than the usual. Kind of like works the best. So, oh man, this earplug.
Bora. Mais uma. Vai.
Bora.
Controla. Tua. Vai, só descer. Toda tua.
Obrigado. Ia bem. Obrigado. Oh, that was perfect. Yeah, that last one completely lost the control of it, but that's the important part. So, again, I'm probably going to be a little bit too ambitious, but I am going to add a 5 kilogram and at least try, because I think you almost get to a point where it feels like just trying, just literally trying the weight is important to almost like get a knowledge of where your baseline limit is currently. Not that you're gonna stay stuck on that limit, of course, but it kind of like, it's a pretty good way to make you understand where your limit is. So I'm sorry. Me, by adding a 5 kilogram, I'll pretty much make sure where that supposed limit is, which I believe it's currently still 40. It's not going to be anything higher than that, but if I'm actually able to do 8 reps, let's say, not exactly 8 reps, but at least maybe try to control those 8 reps for like with the 40s, then I'm probably more than enough to go for higher weights, at least with this machine, of course. Pretty much going to move with that. Oh man. Definitely feels just a little too much or still, but you know, it's not impossible. It's just, I would say, undeniably too difficult, but not impossible. That's a little bit of a difference in there, right? It's not impossible, it's like difficult. Something that's impossible is something that you physically can't actually do, and like mentally, right? Something that is possible is like something that you literally can't do by any means. Now, I did this, so it's not impossible, it's just extremely hard, right? If it feels like it's impossible and you're reaching the impossible, maybe ego lifting. Not exactly saying you actually ego lifting, but you potentially ego lifting. Now, is that an actual bad thing? Well, not exactly. Now, if you just ego lift, you're not even working out at that point. But if you ego lift, again, at the right moments, right, then it's good. When I mean at the right moments, it's like not ego lifting all the time, just, on times where you feel like you're more pumped, more ready for it, Yeah. We're gonna remove the weight. One more here. Damn, in the 35 still. Oh man, this is pathetic. I'm incapable of doing more. Jesus Christ. Okay. You know what? Well, we'll have to reduce the weight. We definitely can't do this. Yeah, we're just gonna do a different machine at this point. I think we already spammed enough, but yeah, let's just do a different thing. All right. So we're gonna do this one out of I would say every single. Oh, okay. Out of every single other machine in here, I think I actually put the camera a little bit above. Maybe something like this. All right. So we are gonna do 25 in here, which out of all the machines, I would say this one is like the best one. But I mean, we're gonna a little bit. It's been just a. I mean, enough in here, of course. What am I even saying at this point? We are gonna destroy the shoulders, right? I mean, there's no doubt in that, but I feel like in this machine, in the first few sets, it feels like you're doing nothing, but at the end, you feel like you're just pumping a lot. But, it needs a little bit of a warm up. Now, I think this I actually did in the previous machine. It feels like in this one's going to be at least a little bit easier. Not necessarily easier, but it feels like it's going to be slightly easier to jump into actually feeling something. I think I should actually go a little bit lower. I mean, not exactly, but I feel like it would be way better. So, 3 more. I think we're the same way. We're not going to change anything, but probably going to keep on doing with this. Maybe trying to control a little bit more the weight, I would say. But 25 feels pretty nice. So, yeah. I was thinking about adding just a little bit more, but I added like a 20.2, 20 now, 2.5. So, it's not an amazing difference, but it does change a few things. I mean, at least for a little bit. My shoulders is not nothing completely different out of the ordinary. My shoulders is literally pressing and pretty much that. So I would say we're just gonna. Oh yeah, I was saying we're gonna control a little bit. So. Something like this, I would say, for a little bit more. But I guess just 2 more of this. Again, as I was saying before, in the first 2 sets, you don't actually feel like you're doing anything. But once you like start adding a little bit more of just repetitions, it starts to add up at least a bit, at least the tension on actual front shoulder area. I feel like it's actually going right away. So. This machine is really good, bro. It literally gets to a point where it's like you're not exactly feeling, too sore on actual muscle right away, but it feels like you actually can't push more. So it's like it makes it easy for you to push, but you can't exactly do more, at least for me in my case. But chest and shoulders for me, super weird. It becomes to a point where I can spam as many as I want, but for I just spam, then wait like 5 minutes and can spam right away again. It doesn't exactly hurt that much, only on the next day. So The back is the complete opposite. It hurts in this day, and honestly, it hurts in the other day as well. So it hurts in the first day and then it hurts in the second day. I mean, that's pretty good, right? I mean, my back kind of like speaks for itself, so that's why I even make my main profile. This is literally the image of my back because at a certain point, one can actually see the back and actually took photos of it. I was like, holy shit, this is not that, this is not bad at all, right? Holy God.
Jak izvoliš? Gdje kapi? Na novo kasaru Sokolu. Ja.
Controlling feels way different. Jesus Christ. All right. God damn. You know what? It's just gonna do something different. I literally get to a point where it can just hang in there, like it literally starts pushing me down. So I'm just gonna do a different exercise at that point. We could always come back in this one, but I feel like changing exercise is way better now. So you move on to dumbbell press, with some chest fly maybe, but mainly dumbbell press, and then we could go back to this one, just to spam again, you know, give it a little bit of the rest on actual shoulder, because I already know my shoulders are not that strong compared to the chest or any body part, so. Oh, okay. Now I got the hang of it. This is too high up. Oh, why the fuck keeps falling? This thing keeps falling, bro. I think someone broke this. Because this thing, well, whatever. As I was saying before, I have 45 in here, so it's gonna be 45, 90. Just like not that impressive in this machine, but it's still a pretty good amount. So we're just gonna try to do as many as we could. I don't like the fact that I'm too low, but can't exactly do anything about it. Because this thing is just gonna keep falling. I'm gonna spam with this for just a little bit more. So instead of 45, we're gonna do a 60. So another 15 kilogram. And try to control a little bit more. Again, this is for more like the lower mid area of the chest. Never mind. It's a little bit too much, but we kind of did it. So, and actually, I am contradicting myself, but I think getting it lower was way better. I think at that point it's pretty indifferent, doesn't really matter. So we're gonna try to push it a little bit more with the 60 kilograms. And just go with the flow. I mean, nothing special. Yeah, too much. So we're still gonna do the same weight, but try to lower it a little bit more. I hope it doesn't fall again. It didn't fall. So that's a good start. And I mean, I'm not saying that like it's my fault. I mean, for making it fall. The machine is really good. It's just, you know, for some reason, I was not getting the pin in the correct place because it would most likely at the time, most likely just handle that position. It's just, you know, I was not putting it in the correct place. That's the only thing. But too much, probably at that level. So 45, I think it's the best, right? So we good. 45. So I've been doing the 60 for a little bit. And it feels like 60 is a little bit too much. So I feel like I'm just gonna do this. I mean, this final set. Bro, I'm definitely getting to a limit. Definitely getting to a limit, like, where like I literally can't do more than this. Really wanted to do a few more in here. It's like, I wanted to like feel like I actually am able to do 10 reps. Definitely too much. Let's move to a different one. Okay, so I haven't done this in a while. I mean, I haven't actually dumbbell press in a pretty long while, but either way, I am gonna start with 27. I would dare myself to go to 30s already, but I feel like it's a little bit too soon. Since I'm not accustomed to it, I'm not just gonna just straight jump into it. So we're gonna keep it 27s, 27.5, and then maybe go with 30s, see how it goes really. Because I really haven't done, like probably the last time I did this was like maybe a month actually, if I'm gonna be honest. No, actually a few weeks. It has been a few weeks since I actually done this, but no, I would say a month. Same goes for deadlifting. I haven't done that in a while. But I think I'm actually gonna stop deadlift. But that's a different thing. So Jesus Christ. Holy. I haven't done this in a very long, bro. I mean, I didn't really control that much on the previous ones, but definitely controlling the weight. On like the way down and up in this one, it's a complete different thing. Like definitely, I mean, at a certain point, it will make things completely, like, way harder. I don't know if this inclination is a little bit too much, but there's like another seat that is like way better, but I mean, yeah, I can maybe get the end of this. Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's a little bit too inclined, but I mean, I would really like to not go lower than this because it feels like I'm actually going down on the weight than I was like, considerably before, I would say. Because because I was literally spamming 30, 32, and I'm like actually going down, but I don't know. I feel like I'm doing 5 reps. I'm still gonna keep going with this, but I think I would prefer the other bench. So the other seat, I would say. I'm still gonna do 27. Just because I'm actually not doing like 5 reps, I don't want to go down the weight on this, bro. Jesus Christ. It would be like too humiliating because, again, I'm literally going down on the weight and on the repetitions, so I'm almost like losing strength on stabilizing. But I don't know if it's because my back is always sore or something like that. It could be one of those things, but I feel like I don't want to go anywhere near down this. Even if I'm doing like maybe 6 reps, that would still count. So, we could go 25, but I think that's like the limit. Yep. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do one more in here. Oh, at 27, they did go pretty well, so maybe be asking too much, but I would say 30. 30, we could even probably jump to 30 kilograms, but I don't know. I'm not really expecting doing anywhere near close this amount of repetitions, even with 30 kilograms. Oh man. Good part we're at the end, but the bad part is I literally only noticed now that my camera position is like literally showing one dumbbell in front of it. So that's not pretty good. We could maybe still do with this, but I think it's pretty cool maybe. I don't know. I don't know how the footage is actually gonna look, but maybe we're maybe fine, right? It's aesthetic, right? We're not gonna keep up with the same way of doing the the freaking video, right? We're gonna show like different perspectives and stuff like that. I think it feels pretty good, so I think with this is way easier to count the repetitions on it, so it still counts. We have 25 again, pretty much like the same way. We didn't really change that much, but I feel like we're gonna go higher, 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 and then get to a point where it's like too much, and we check the pump, right? Not that bad, I guess, because this is a finisher. Honestly, I would already say that the workout is done, but I feel like we still have to do that part, so. um 30, so I guess it's like a total of 60. I'm not doing crazy weight in here, now that I think about it, but it still counts. Honestly, I'm not that strong in the shoulders, but I really try to increase a little bit of the weight, just to increase a little bit of the strength as well, but it literally, I don't know what, but shoulders, it literally gets to a point I think my shoulders like are so much of a weak point that they get to a point where it's like not exactly hitting, but it's like I cannot push anywhere near any more weight than this. So
Na frente cabelo aquela pena, daí levações e costas. Eu não sei, eu não conto.
let's just literally check the pump. And literally like if this weight in specific, like if I honestly can't do any more reps with the 30s, it doesn't feel like, I mean, I could go with 15s, but definitely like it's not my style to go that low on this, especially this machine, you know. So I would say this machine is like super light. So I would say I would keep with this and honestly just go and check the pump with that. But okay, I mean, okay, you can actually see with this one. I mean, I'm wearing this sweatshirt, it's all black, but I mean, from what I can see already in here, let me just here. I mean, from what I can already see with this, definitely feels like it's well pumped. I mean, let me just, I could, nah, it doesn't exactly though that well, but could put it like here, you know? Yeah. Something like that. Oof. Let me see. Oh, okay, good. Man, I'm tired. I'm definitely tired. I'm rethinking. I'm rethinking myself. I'm going to do chest lights because I mean I'm definitely getting to a point where it's like a little bit too much, but not necessarily like completely obliterated. But I don't know, man. I definitely don't know, man. Okay, that. Holy shit. That that is pretty well freaking pumped. I mean, I love like focusing on a single muscle. Definitely prove that focusing on a single muscle is way better for the pump than like focusing on multiple ones, but not exactly the best method because you can vary and like do chest, for example, chest and back in the same day. But I mean, this thing, I mean, right from here, bro. That is pretty freaking good, bro. Holy. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Let's take this thing. Should you take this? We did focus on shoulders, so I would almost admit that the pump focused a little bit at the end, focused more on the shoulder, but I mean, I could clearly say that we are looking pretty freaking good. I mean, the arms are, I mean, the triceps exploded right now, so that's kind of good, honestly. It's a way better pump than the previous day, but I definitely need to eat way more. Holy. I mean, I could definitely see that it's already decent, but I think I would eat way more food. Should at least eat way more food. But not bad. I feel like it's not the best freaking pump on it all then, but definitely felt, I mean, nah, it is. I'm actually tweaking, bro. It is. Look at this. I mean, I'm always comparing to the previous days, but I don't actually have a lot of words to. What about? I mean, I don't have a lot of words to really say if this is anywhere near better than the other ones, but I can. I mean, I can almost agree that. I mean, chess is full. We can't deny that fact, right? But comparing to other days, I don't know. Feels like it could. I feels like I'm actually a little bit, fatter right now, but I don't know. I'm actually looking at this perspective. It does look alright, but might have actually gotten fatter, which is weird. Not that common. Not that common, but oh man. What about back? I mean, again, as I already said, like back, sometimes you actually get a pretty decent back pump if you do chest, so. Which is weird, but it does happen. That's, I mean, pretty normal, I would say. But, man, I definitely feel like I could get the shoulders, like maybe doing a lateral move. I could definitely feel like I can get the shoulders way better. Jesus Christ. But other than that, it is pretty good. If I could get pumped on the tricep all the time like this, bro, that would be freaking sick. I've already said that way before, but one day. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. Yep. I mean, we are definitely not looking like as veiny as I think we could go, but we're pumped, right? Sometimes it can be like super pumped and not looking as veiny, just full by itself, but not saying that we are bad. I really feel like the shoulders could get way better. Way better than this. Like way, way, way better. I'm talking about the lateral shoulder. I think I'm actually gonna do lateral shoulders instead of spamming on the. Yeah, instead of doing chest flies, I might do lateral shoulders. Other than that, not too bad. We're looking good. I think arm is like the best right now, and shoulder. At least the front shoulder, like not the arm and the chest, of course. I keep on looking at it, but I can't exactly agree with the fact that, I don't know. It feels like I'm too dense right now. Not exactly more to the treadmill, more like to the dense side, which is weird. But, the workout was a little bit complete, right? It was actually way too complete, so it is weird that it was still good. Yeah, not too bad. We can always get better. This is literally spamming. You gotta spam and keep on going, and it's just the more you go, the better. It's more of a consistency game rather than actual It's more of a consistency game, right? And I would say what is the right word for it? It's like playing it in a correct way, consistency and playing in a correct way. And I would say that's the best thing. If you keep on playing with those two, I feel like, you know, it could get you like very far, but I mean, it's kind of like, oh shit, I don't have enough battery. GG. Well, maybe car talk. I don't know. It's literally already beeping. We don't have enough battery, bro. Okay. I think we still have enough battery. Yeah, we good. I mean, we're good for a while. I don't know. We are good for a while. I think it's enough to go back. Oh, maybe not. I don't know, bro. At that point, I don't know. But whatever I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be as fast as possible. The workout was pretty freaking good. Okay. I mean, I do gotta say, we did a little bit more of exercises than the usual, but still, that was not bad at all, right? The pump was not exactly what I was expecting out of all those exercises we did, but you know, we still got it. We still got it. I think I went to a point. I mean, I was looking a little bit chubby, right? Weirdly enough, I only noticed it today in this, in this posing, right? In this pump check, which, I mean, I would say it's not that usual. I mean, it is sometimes a little bit usual. Sometimes I am, I mean, not I am, sometimes I do look a little bit more chubby than the usual, but this time, it looked weird. It looked as if I was chubby to the point that I didn't look pumped. I mean, not that I do look pumped usually, but it did look slightly less pumped than the usual. Or maybe it did look pumped enough, but I mean, I was looking a little bit too big. What am I saying? Not too big. What the hell? You guys get it, right? I was looking pumped enough to the point that sometimes, like, it's the thing. It's the same thing for the quads. Sam Sulek even said that sometimes you literally look so pumped that you just look thick, right? You don't exactly look like you're veiny and shredded and all that stuff.